All right. First up, chat. Let me just say, when I first opened this trailer, when I opened this up, I was like, what am I looking at?
Let the Kitsune guide you.
But anyways, that's the new skin.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
That's the new mythic, which is Big Pog. I have a dirty mind. Okay, yeah, because I was totally the only one. New articles out, Defense Matrix update, streaming protection features, and new actions for cheating. Is this really the streamer mode? Is it finally time? Is it 7 years later? Finally time for streamer mode? I don't know. We will see. With the launch of Overwatch 2, we have welcomed over 40 million players, both returning and new to the world of Overwatch. Since becoming free to play, we've continued to combat disruptive behaviors, including gameplay sabotage, abusive chat, and cheating. As explained in the introduction to our Defense Matrix initiative, that was 2 to 3 months ago. I think I made a video on that. We've already made strides to push forward a fairer gaming experience for all players. Today we have a few updates that we'd like to share about how we're continuing to ensure Overwatch 2 is a fun and safe game for everyone to enjoy. Disruptive voice chat detection. Oh god, the AI, it's watching. In our previous blog, we announced that we will begin to identify and take action against those who are disruptive in voice chat through the use of our new voice-to-text transcription and AI learning algorithms. We've begun to roll out this new technology starting in Season 2 for select regions, and it's proven to be exceptionally accurate and effective in identifying abusive chat and language. Whoa. Wonder what... I mean, I'm sure they always have data for it, but I wonder what do they deem as exceptionally accurate? That's actually crazy. We've already begun working to stop disruptive players with applicable chat silencing and account suspensions as needed. Didn't Tyler 1 get unbanned and then got immediately rebanned within 2 weeks? Oh man. You saw the numbers and you were like, dang, that's all I will say? Alright, fair enough, Craig. Remember to report anyone that you find to be abusive, whether in voice chat or text chat, immediately as soon as you encounter it in your games. Reporting right away always helps us take action on those accounts faster. I've seen the report message a couple times, but I haven't seen it that often, so that's my own input. Custom game moderation. Many of the custom games our players have come up with to continue to be fun and creative ways to enjoy Overwatch 2. Wait, one more time. I think I fucked up that sentence. Many of the custom games our players have come up with continue to be fun and creative ways to enjoy Overwatch 2. Okay, maybe I didn't. While we work to bring back our advanced workshop tools for custom game creators to use, we also want to make sure that we are providing ways to make sure our custom games remain safe and enjoyable for all players. Basically, if you don't know what this means, there's some very questionable custom game names that pop up sometimes, and there isn't really a way to report them. So we'll soon be adding in we'll be adding a new moderation technology that works behind the scenes to automatically remove custom games containing inappropriate titles or content, along with issuing restrictions or account actions to those who create and post such custom games. Ooh. Remember, when you see any inappropriate custom game listing, be sure to open the custom games information tab and report them. Can you even do that right now? I thought you couldn't. Maybe that's something that's coming in the future. All right, let's see the big one. Introducing streamer protection. A part of maintaining a strong Overwatch 2 community is supporting our dedicated players who create content and live stream across various video platforms. A growing problem in live streaming communities is when disruptive players attempt to interfere with these content creators by trying to queue into the same match they want to play. Stream sniping is not an easy problem to solve, but starting in Season 3, we're introducing new streaming protection features that should be a huge step forward towards enabling content creators to share Overwatch 2 with their fans safely without harassment and disruptive players. There's a part that this doesn't actually talk about, and this is actually where I probably have the worst problem with stream sniping, is not many people try to Q snipe me because you can't, because I play ranked most of the time. Recently I've been playing more quick play and arcade, but most of the time it is not possible for 99% of players to Q snipe me. But when I do Q quick play or arcade or whatever, people see my name, they open my profile, they see top 500, and they're like, wait, that's Flats. And then we play the rest of the game, Kill the Streamer, where I am running for my life having 5 people chase me around the map. Like, it doesn't matter if the objective's anywhere. I could be on 3rd point Eichenwald, and the cart is still on 1st, and they will still chase me all the way there. Like, it's just... That's actually one of the bigger problems, so let's see. Players will now be able to hide their current battle tag or hide the tags of players in the same game they play in on their own game clients. What? So, it's only client side? This will prevent those who may be watching that player's live stream from identifying if they're in the same lobby. Players can also hide the current queue time and even delay it for a random time before the game actually begins to find a match for that player. That's massive. I actually don't know of almost any other AAA titles that do this. This is insane. That is some true 5-head, we've been probably working on that for years type. That is a massive W. Replay codes can also be hidden from appearing in the game client. These features will be available starting in Season 3 for all players that can be found in the social options for your settings. Okay. The Q delay and hide features are their meat in the few features. The Q delay and hiding names is good. It's a step in the right direction. But streamer mode isn't just for streamers. And that's where, if this is truly client side only, because it says other players in game, they play in their own, other players in the same game, they play in their own game client. Not only streamers use streamer mode. There's also a lot of people that, let's say, let's just be honest with ourselves for 2 seconds. If you have a feminine name on the internet, people harass you more that often than not. Like, it just happens. If you have a name that people see, like, let's see, I don't know. What is a name? Wow, I can't think of a single name for like 2 seconds. This is bad. Nicole. I don't know. Let's say you have Nicole, right? People are going to queue in and they're going to be like, "Oh, that's a girl's name," or like, chat. You guys are spamming it. Like, yeah, you guys get the idea. If they see that, they're actually much more likely of getting harassed by other players than not. What streamer mode does is not only for streamers to hide their name in-game, but also players who don't want to change their name. They like their name, but don't want to be harassed every game. They can put on streamer mode, and it changes it to Tracer5431, So that way you can still keep your name. You don't want to have to change it. But I get the need for network side covering. It's more complicated to bring, and I have no details where we can stand on that. I understand that there's probably some technical complications, but like, real talk, if it doesn't work that way, it's not real streamer mode, and it's not going to be that helpful. I get the Q sniping thing is good. That's definitely a W. But if it doesn't hide your in-game name to other like if you queue into a game with me, right, and I have streamer mode on, and for me everybody's hidden, but for you still see flats, that's not streamer mode. That's just not streamer mode. It's really not. So if that is truly how this ends up working, I actually think it's going to be kind of a useless feature, to be honest with you. And that makes me really, really sad, because this is something people have been wanting for a long, long time. Not only streamers, but it would also actually help out average players as well, who don't stream but want to hide their name. And that actually makes me really upset because it's something we've asked for a long time, and feels almost like the Blizzard way of, in the past when we asked for hero bans, we got hero pools, and it's like, no, we'll tell you what you guys want. It's like, nah, this ain't it. I'm gonna be real. This is pretty disappointing if it actually works that way. I don't know. We'll see when season 3 rolls around. But if that is the way it works, and it seems to be the way it works, yeah, kind of a letdown. Anyways, grouping up and playing fair. We acknowledge that cheating continues to be a major concern for many of our high-ranked players. Well, it should be a major concern for everybody, but so far, we have actioned over 50,000 accounts that we found to be cheating since the launch of Overwatch 2. Wow, okay. I don't know if I thought it would be higher than that, to be honest with you. Along with taking action against cheaters, we want to discourage any incentive to take advantage of cheating, including grouping up with anyone who uses cheats and hacks. Starting in Season 3, we will be identifying players who willingly group up regularly with these flagged for cheating, or those flagged for cheating, and they will also face account action even if they are not using the cheats themselves. Whoa, that's big. Okay, so for those who don't know what this is, there's a reason why they said actually for our high-ranked players, and now I understand why that sentence is there, because I was like, well, it's cheating affects everybody, but this is why it affects high-ranked players. Let me explain. So, there's a big problem, not that big, it's a very underlying problem, but it's absolutely a problem, where players will group up with people who are cheating, and they will have somebody who boosts them, right? Like, they duo. So basically, this is how it goes. They load into a game, one guy's cheating, the other one's not. They immediately leave group. So right at the start of the game, they leave group, because what you can do in-game is go to invite people to your group in-game, and if it says can't, they're already in a group, there's only 5 players. So there's you, and then 4 others. And then if you go through the list, there's either 2 more sets of 2, and it's very easy because the people that are duoed are going to tell you that they're duoed, or the people that are cheating that are duoed, you're going to just click through and go, oh, my other 2 teammates are solo queue. These 2 guys say they're in a group. I can't invite both of them. They must be together, right? It's process of elimination. So they leave the group immediately when they get into the game. That way, so they're not affiliated with them anymore. They're like, whoa, I don't know that guy. We're not grouped up. But if you see them all the time in the same games, you know, it's easy to put 2 and 2 together. So what was happening is you'd have someone who's plays DPS, for example, and is cheating, duo with, and it typically happened with support players, but other DPS players and tanks also happened a lot as well. But you would typically see like the Mercy damage boosting the cheater, or you know, like they play Kiriko and basically just keep them alive at all times, whatever it was, to basically make sure the cheater can carry hardcore. But the person who was duoing with them never got punished. They never ever got punished. So this is actually a massively good change. That's awesome. Players who knowingly group up with cheaters are looking to take advantage of those who use the cheats themselves. Okay, wow, the article explains it for me. I didn't have to talk about that. Including boosting their accounts to skill levels they would not normally belong in with their own skill. Doing so creates unfair and unbalanced matches for many in our community and does not live up to our core values of play nice, play fair. While those who directly cheat are often permanently banned immediately, we will be issuing severe suspensions for extended amounts of time, and in extreme cases, outright bans for grouping up with these known cheaters. If they're actually tracking it, I don't even think they should fuck around. Like, if they track it, like they constantly play with them, and then let's say they're constantly playing with an account and that one gets banned, they get like a little mark on the account. It's like, hey, this guy was duoing with a cheater, marked to like keep an eye on it. Then if they duo with another cheater who gets banned, 1 tap, just immediate 1 tap. Don't even think about it, because there's no shot that they go back to back with duoing with cheaters again. It's the same guy on a different account. That's probably what it is. So I would actually be very strict with this. But at least they're taking action. So that's honestly a big W. Remember to report. We would like to conclude with a reminder to all of our community that your reports matter. Remember that we are likely to take action on disruptive players when you see it in your game, and it takes time. And take the time to them. Wait, one more time. Remember that we are more likely to take action on disruptive players when you see it in your games, and take the time to them. This helps us make Overwatch 2 a fun and enjoyable gaming experience for everyone. We also want to acknowledge that reporting on console platforms is a complicated experience, and we have plans to work on improving the user interface for console players to be more intuitive. I used to be a console gamer. One of the biggest console gamer complaints is people who have Zims, so basically use mouse and keyboard on a console. It's cheating, realistically. It is cheating. But it's like not something you can take action with, or at least I'm pretty sure Blizzard can't take action on it because it's like a Sony/Xbox problem. So I wonder if this is like low-key hinting at that. We're making sure that we can deliver a safe, fun, and fair game for all of our players is a constant area of focus for our team, and we'll be looking forward to sharing more updates in the future. In the meantime, we encourage everyone to review good code of conduct and take any steps to ensure that your gameplay is fun and fair for others. Thank you, heroes. Until next time. All right, nice article, except the streamer protection. I'm actually big worried about that. If that is actually client-side only, that is a miserable failure. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, like, technically this could work. If you made an account, like a new account, and changed your, like, you had like a name that nobody knew, and you only use streamer mode, and you never went into voice chat, and you never talked, and you kept game chat muted, you could actually have full anonymity, because, like, then, you know, other people seeing your name isn't going to matter because nobody knows what it is. But if it truly doesn't hide your name in game and it's client side only, this is a massive failure of a streamer mode, and that's disappointing. So